So I'm a massive Grow a Garden fanboy and I need to get something off my chest. So according to Johnny Boy here, Grow a Garden's budget is between 100 and 400k. And some of you may say that that figure there is complete nonsense. Because let's face it, this game here thrives off simplicity. So how could its budget be between 100 and 400k to produce? Before we get into that though, please cast your eye over this because this is absolutely phenomenal. They hit 11.7 million concurrent players yesterday. And come to think of it, that is huge numbers. Listen, I'm fully aware that I'm new to this Roblox stuff. And a lot of you will be watching this thinking, what the hell does this geezer know? And I completely agree with you, I don't know nothing about nothing, mate. But there is one thing I do know. And that is 11.7 million players is absolutely bloody insane, mate. So this image here shows you that the combined peak player count was 10.7 million on Blocks Fruits, Adopt Me, Dress to Impress, Dead Rails, Pet Simulator X, and The Strongest Battleground. 10.7 million is the combined amount on these 6 games here. But Grow a Garden's peak player count was over 11 million. And I don't actually think people know how huge that is. You've only got to spend 2 minutes on Google to work out how many players are playing the big games like Fortnite, Counter-Strike, and all the various other big games out there. For you to actually realise that having just shy of 12 million people playing one game on Roblox is absolutely bloody insane, mate. But what is it about this game that draws in nearly 12 million players? I just don't know. Because if we forget about the hype that's going on around this game at the minute, let's face it, it's pretty bloody boring in theory, isn't it? You grab yourself a couple of seeds, you plant them, you grab an advanced sprinkler, you bang that next to it, done. I mean, Jesus Christ, the excitement's killing me. Is it the fact that if you're a free-to-play player, it's still relatively fun? I mean, this Nightseed pack that I'm holding in my right hand here was very much free-to-play. Shall we give it a go? Come on then, let's have a go. Come on, baby! Jesus Christ, how many mint seeds can a man possibly need? I know we're going slightly off topic here, but we're going to give it another go. Come on, baby. Don't worry about it. But even though there really isn't too much to do on this game, because once you've created a garden like this, it's pretty much done, right? But even me at a ripe old age of 32 still finds myself on this game, even when I'm not recording. So I'm doing it at my own pleasure. Maybe that just means I'm a special little boy. Or maybe it means that the developers of this game are absolute geniuses. Who knows? Because I bloody don't. Going back to what I was saying about the hype on Grow a Garden, are they pulling in these numbers purely because everyone's jumping on a bandwagon? Think of it a bit like this. If Walkers were to produce a new flavour of crisps, I can guarantee you there's going to be a load of fatties queued outside Tesco's to get their hands on this new flavoured crisp. Oh, Clops, you can't say things like that. I can actually, because I'm the fatty at the front of the queue waiting to get my hands on the new flavoured crisps, alright? So do one. I'm going off topic again, I do apologise. So let's come back to Johnny Boy's statement of Grow a Garden's budgets between 100 and 400k. Because I'll be honest with you, it does seem a bit far-fetched, doesn't it? He goes on to say that a 16-year-old solo dev built the first version, then big studios helped polish it. Typical mid-tier Roblox experiences cost 120k to build and 60k to market, according to Navigavi developers' economic study. But that just seems to be an insane amount of money for any Roblox game, let alone Grow a Garden. Let's scroll down here and see some of the replies that Johnny Boy's got from this post. Grow a Garden could have been made in a week for under 1k. It's a hard one though, isn't it? Because you've got scripters, you've got developers, you've got artists in any game that's been made, right? So the likely chance of that being done for 1k is extremely unlikely. And before some of you start crying in the comments and start having a pop at me, this is what I'm reading on Twitter, okay? And I'll be honest with you, it's confusing me too. That's why I want to have a little bit of a discussion about it, okay? Yep, this cost 120k to make. It cost 0. Have a little bit of a think up, mate. This clearly didn't cost $0 to make, did it? I'd say CSGO was more impressive than this. Grow a Garden will be dead and buried under a year. Its rotting carcass being eaten and devoured by flesh mites trying to get their last hit of whatever piss-flavoured blood they had. You seem like the type of geezer that if you were to invite me for a pint, I'd probably say no. Imagine believing this. Ooh, naughty word. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Because it really is unbelievable. But what I'd really like to know is, how much does a Roblox game actually cost to produce? Because it's obviously more than 1k, but is it really between 120k and 400k? Because that's what I want to know, because I don't know. And the reason I don't know is because I'm a massive, thick idiot. But what I do know is Grow a Garden is bringing in some insane numbers at the minute. And I'm really happy for the game, because I think the game's a really good game. And you see all these miserable people across the socials calling it brain rot and stuff like that. And I feel like half the time they're only saying these things because the game's popular and they don't seem to like that. Anyway, I've managed to get myself a video out of absolutely nothing today. Hey, winner! If you did enjoy this video, please like, please subscribe, and as always, peace!